It's been a while since I've done a live, so I've just sat down. I've had a fantastic dinner. Fallow haunch cooked on the Somerset grill. If I spin this round, I'm just sat down now. I've just lit a fire. If you can see in the background there, Somerset's just still sort of burning the coals, and I thought I'd do you a bit of an update. It's still a bit of a mess out here. I still need to do the patio and sort of clean up, just generally out here. But what a beautiful evening. It's going to be a fantastic weekend this weekend. I did do a live on Insta and then I lost the light, so I prefer to do things in the light. Massive thank you to everyone on YouTube. Like, my God, it is the best platform in the world to actually sort of be on and represent. Recently had a little certificate, so I use something called TubeBuddy to help me. It reminds me to do certain things and helps me with SEO stuff. But you get little certificates for milestones, and I got the 2 million views, like 2 million views. That's in total from the beginning. And all right, some people get that in one video, but it's taken me a while to get to where I am. I'm extremely grateful, and I want to keep pushing further. The stalking show is next weekend, so it's the 12th and 13th of April. I'm going to be there, and for full clarity, I have a stand at the stalking show. I'm in the main hall. I'm right in the centre, so when you walk in through the entrance, there'll be like an alleyway all the way through. You will see, I should be one of the first things that you see, which is incredible. The supporters, David and Deanne, have been incredible with me. So if you go into the stalking show, come and say hello. Come and have a handshake, a hug. Come and have a photo on the photo wall. We've got something called the Cool Wall this year, which is sponsored by one of our sponsors. So one sponsor is Game Larder, and you would have seen some of the equipment that I've been using recently. The Landig fridges are supplied by them. The new freezer that I've got recently. I'm not sure I've shown you that, but anyway. That's all from Tarrant Refrigeration. Fantastic company, great service, great people, great products. I find myself looking through the catalogue quite a bit, just flicking through, thinking what can I use next. So Game Larder, one sponsor. The other sponsor is Freya and Devik. So that's the company that I went to go over and see in Norway for the sound moderators. Amazing company, amazing products, amazing people. I try and surround myself by the best possible people at all times, and yeah, they've been brilliant. So they're going to be there with me on the stand. Oh, it's a drone going over. It's gone. We're going to be doing some live recording. I've got plenty of guests coming on. So I've got personal sort of guests, Sarah Miles, Lee Perryman, Ali Schwinn's going to pop over. Also, anyone, you know, who jumps onto the stand and come and says hello, then if you want to do some filming, if you've got a particular thing that you want to talk about, like, let's get it recorded, not too long, 5-10 minutes, something like that. And then I've got the businesses coming on. I've got Nottingham Venues coming on, David from the Stalking Show. Should have Pulsar coming on, which would be really, really good. I've got Alan from Dan and Blades coming on. So if you have been following the channel, I went to the Blaser factory in Germany, not last year, year before, and we kindly were allowed to pick a piece of wood, an off-cut piece of wood, from the offcuts pile, basically. And Alan from Dan and Blades has kindly stabilized the wood, and there's going to be a video on that because he's been recording everything. But he stabilized the wood, and he's turned it into 3 knives for me. So one is a chef knife, and I think the other 2 is a monkjack and a fallow knife, I think. But he's going to present that to me at the show. I've not seen them yet. I cannot wait. Stuart from Warwickshire Wild Game, he's going to come on to the stand, and the fallow that I shot with him that I've just eaten tonight, he's going to present me, I think, with the with the head, with the antlers. And again, not seen that, so I'm really excited to do that. I've got a full team on the stand helping me out. One videographer, one director videographer. I've got the guys from Frey and Devik and Game Larder on the stand. I've got James from JAF, firearms instructor. He's going to be on the stand, and of course Peter Gibbon cannot do a show without Pete Gibbs. So he's actually going to be on the stand. So loads of people to talk to. We've got the cool wall. Now the cool wall is going to be where I go out into the show, and I'm going to go out to the exhibitors, and I've got an old school Polaroid camera. It's brand new, but it's old school because it's Polaroid. I shall go out into the show and I will take pictures of as many things as I can, products, items, people. We'll then bring that picture back and it will go onto the cool wall, and we will then discuss how cool is that thing. So if it's a person, Norman Mulvaney, how cool is Norman? If it's a set of sticks, how cool is the sticks? How cool is the thermals? How cool is the jackets, the trousers? Anything that you can possibly think of, we're going to get onto that cool wall, and we want as many things on that cool wall as possible. I want to involve the whole show. The stand is designed to be a really sociable place. I want people to come on. I want people to come up and have a handshake and a photo, whatever it is that they want to do. Ask questions, anything like that. I'll take suggestions for future content. Just come and say hello. That's all I want. Just a really sociable place to be. And we're going to do a load of content, and then over the next hopefully year or so, then that content will be pushed out, much like how I've been doing it over the last 12 months. So that content has been coming out, just telling a few of the stories of the show, a few of the people that I've met and things like that. And of course I'll go out and do the same thing as much as I can. So really looking forward to the stalking show. The fire has just kicked on nicely. So yeah, so what else is coming up? So I'll give you a little bit of a heads up. I'm gonna launch a new series, and I'm not gonna tell you what it's called yet, because there's a brand new logo and a whole new face to what this is going to be. But it's basically going to be a series that does involve all the people that has been helping me so far. So all the people that are involved, there's going to be sort of a bit of almost like a country file style series about what they're doing and how I interact with them and things like that. So that's going to be coming. And that's going to be branded something, so watch out for that. And then all the cooking, I mean, I've been cooking every day this week, so lots and lots of recipes, and I'm going to really try and knuckle down and try and do not only some simple ones that like anyone could do, but I'm actually going to try and give some more complex ones a go. I've got some amazing cookbooks, and a lot of cookbooks are catered for obviously in the kitchen over gas or electric or whatever. You know me, I like to do things sort of over fire, so I'm going to try and take some of those recipes, and we'll get them done over fire. I'm thinking about investing in a new oven, maybe a Charlie oven. I was borrowing one for a while and I really did fall in love with it, so I might replace the orange thing, the Heston Everjaw thing, and I might replace that for a Charlie oven. And if you don't know, that is basically a big charcoal oven. It's fantastic. My two preferred favourite, most popular ways of cooking are open fire cooking, hence I love the Somerset grill and even a fire cage. The other one is in an oven. It's so simple to use an oven. You get it ready, you put it in, you wait, you time it right. So I think a Charlie oven would suit the kitchen really well. There's more plans to have people actually come here. I've got a few people booked in, so it is my home, so it's not like I want everyone here, but certainly if we've been talking and we've built up a bit of a relationship, then I'm now keen to invite you in, and we can do some cooking and some talking and things like that. There might be a trip back to Norway. I hope there is. There was talk about sort of going back for some moose. there was well, I'm in the very early stages of going to Denmark. So a conversation has opened up today actually about going to Denmark and doing something on a farm over there. The estate looks incredible. And then as a very long shot, there might be something that involves Alaska and the islands around there, but that is a long way away. Whether that happens or not, I don't know. If it does, then well, it'll be a dream come true for a start, but it might require some funding, so might need to look for some sponsorship or something like that. But yeah, all the members that get involved with the channel, I can't believe how many have actually sort of signed up recently. That's amazing. Like, it's really amazing. The members get preferential, I suppose, viewings. They get to see videos early, so all the ones that are pending to come out, members can now see that. I'm trying to do, I want to do more with the membership packages, so I want to be able to provide a little bit more if I can, so that you get a little bit more value and things like that. But yeah, to the members who have already subscribed and are paying that 99p or more, there's a few different packages. Thank you, thank you. If those keep coming in, you know, who knows what the future holds. So it's been a great week here in Bristol in the UK. I was looking at some of the stats, and there's a lot of viewers in America, which is really great. A lot of viewers now in Norway and Germany, and some over in Ireland as well, which is really good. So I really hope that you enjoy watching and you enjoy the channel, and you can relate to what I've been doing and things like that. But I am always open to suggestions. Hero Girl, love the channel. That's nice, thank you. I didn't know people could comment on here like that. Yeah, I'm always open to suggestions. So if you want a specific video, I can't promise you that I'll do it, but I'll certainly try. I always try and accommodate that. I like doing how-tos, like how to do this, how to do that. I might not do it the right way. In fact, I'll probably do it the wrong way. But it's always good fun to try new things. And I shall keep pushing on. I ain't going anywhere. So we're just over, that's a lie, 6 years. So it's 6 years. It's coming up actually. Sometime in April, it's 6 years. 20th, something like that maybe. And can you believe it's my 40th birthday next year? Ugh. We're going to have a big party for that. I'd love to have a bit of a an invite only, but like a public party where I can put it out and have a massive party. If I could do anything, it would be a big space, loads of furs and fire and meat and music and friends and fun and things like that. That would be really cool. Anyway, talking about birthdays all of a sudden. But yeah, so any ideas, let me know. I got a few collaborations coming up, which is pretty cool. I'm trying to do as much as I can with Game Larder. Big K, who I do a lot with, I'm gonna try and do some more fire cooking content to try and explain what fuels I use and the benefits of using the different fuels that are available, like why I use them in different situations, because I mix it up. And then the other thing, the other sort of massive project that's going to be going ahead is, I was looking back at all of the old content that I made, and I'm not ashamed at all, because you got to start somewhere, but my god, is it bad. It's so bad, and I'm so sorry, and I'm so grateful that anyone even watched it. But what I thought I'd do is basically, I keep saying basically, what I thought I'd do is relive some of that content and redo it, because a lot of what I was doing was experimentation and learning. And I'm not saying that I'm the best fire cook in the world or anything like that, but I'm all right. I kind of learnt a few things the hard way. Some things went wrong, some things went really wrong. But now I kind of feel like I know what I'm doing. So I'd like to give that back and redo a lot of the content, like learning about the fuels, learning about different firelighters, learning about different ways to even light fuel and the benefits of sort of stacking things differently and things like that. Learning about trimming meat, learning about the different cuts of meat, learning about smoking food and the best ways of smoking food. So I'm going to try and redo it all, but obviously better. Make it more watchable, make it more interactive. So again, if there's anything in the past that you want to do, I want to kind of try to bring the fun back to the channel. I used to do stuff, if you find a series, that all the videos are there, called Will It Batter? And I used to batter anything that I could. So like burgers, sausages, steaks. The one that I really regret, if you find the one where I batter a kidney, I dip the kidney in batter, put it in, and of course it basically heated up, and then at one point it exploded. Everything nearly caught fire. It was a absolute. I'd never been so frightened in all my life, but might start doing little series like that. Just having a bit of fun. That's all life's about, really, isn't it? I want to just push this channel as far as I can. So I need to get the views up, the watches up, the subscribes up, the likes, the comments. So if you're watching, comment, like, do everything, share with your friends. Again, work on things like Instagram and TikTok. You know, even though I love YouTube, you know, I still put some stuff out across Instagram. I still put stuff out on TikTok and things like that. I want to work on the website. So if you didn't know I had a website, do that. I'm going to relaunch as well Asado Fire Days. Relaunch. I'm going to launch Asado Fire Days, and that is the fire cooking side of the business. So Hunter Gatherer Cooking Limited is a business, and that's basically all of the fire cooking experience days that I do at the farm at Nempnet Pastures, where you can come along, learn how to use the Somerset grills. I'm actually going to be listing the Somerset grills on my website for purchase now as well. They've allowed me to do that, which is amazing. But on top of the cooking, we can do butchery, we can do deer skinning, we can do wine tasting, farm tours, foraging, like you name it, we can sort of build it into a day. And I'm doing some amazing corporate days. I've got one in particular that I'm really looking forward to. I won't say the name just yet, but it's a local business around here. We're doing their I won't say like a staff party, but it's a staff corporate event. There's about 15, 16 of them coming. But yeah, so if you want to do a corporate day with me, I can probably hold it up to about 20, 25 maybe at a push. And as I said, fire cooking, butchery, skinning, wine tasting, farm tours. George loves talking about the regenerative farming. You can meet and see the guardian dogs, the chickens, turkeys, depending on the time of year. But really, there'll be a rebrand to a degree. I recently, for the stalking show, and you'll see this there, we've got now 4 pillars of hunter-gatherer cooking, and it's really quite simple. Sat down for a long time with 2 good friends, and we thrashed it out. So hunter-gatherer cooking, the 4 pillars are hunting, cooking, education, and media. And I think that covers everything that I am doing now, which is great. Still want to support the small businesses, still want to do everything that I've done, but those are the 4 pillars. And then off the back of those 4 pillars, there are 3 words that I associate with those words. So we've got 12 words in total, and through the pictures and things like that, the language that I'm going to sort of start to use, hopefully that starts to identify exactly what hunter-gatherer cooking is all about. And then the final thing that I really want to do and need to do, I need to redo my ambassador page on the website and start shouting more about it, because I am an ambassador for lots of different companies and things like that, and I just want to kind of document that as well, so that there's something in place if anyone wants to see sort of who I represent and things like that. So yeah, the ambassador page will be coming up, and the most recent one was I joined with the BDS, British Deer Society, and I'm super proud to be you know, sort of part of them. You know, they certainly just don't take anyone, and they invited me to be a corporate member and an ambassador for them. And I jumped at the chance, and I'm going to be making some content with or for them. The gut shot deer video they actually would like to use in the DSC1 training material, which I'd be honoured to sort of have that in there, because apparently it teaches you what to do. I mean, I was going through that as a real experience at the time, and it was yeah, quite horrifying. But yeah, some amazing brands that I'm working with. So I'm waffling, I'm chatting absolute arse, aren't I? Anyway, if you're a person and you want to get involved, get involved. If you're a business and you want to get involved, get involved. If you want to sponsor a video, get in touch. All my contact details are all over the YouTube platform, also all over the website and things like that. I love it when people pay, obviously, to sponsor a video, but it gives an opportunity to meet new people, find out about businesses, and spread the word of sort of country living and field sports and things like that. So thank you very much. I'm going to cap it now at just over 21 minutes. I really, really appreciate everything. Have a great weekend. Look at this fire. It's roaring. Right.